I hope that I'm audible and visible to all of you. There won't be any kind of problem. If you have any kind of problem, please write down in comment box. A very good morning to all the participants. I heartily welcome all of you for season 3. I must say thank you to all of you for giving overwhelming response for season 1 and season 2, where more than 6,000 participants were present. In season 2, I have promised with you that I'll be coming with season 3, where I'll be discussing with you how to prepare for minor subject for GPAT 2021. In brief, I would like to introduce to myself. I am Dr. Harun Patel, currently working as Associate Professor at R.C. Patel Institute of Pharmaceutical Education and Research, Shirpur. And I'm equally involved in research and academics. As a part of my interest, I'm helping all the GPAT and NIPER aspirant for the GPAT and NIPER exam preparation. So with this brief introduction, today I'm here to discuss with you how to prepare for GPAT, how to prepare for minor subject for GPAT 2021. If the subscriber or a viewer, if they are watching my season 3 for the first time, I would like to update them that after watching this lecture season 3, I can say that they must watch season 1 and season 2. In season 1 and season 2, I had discussed that, especially in season 1, I had discussed that how the exam preparation, GPAT exam preparation is easiest one, what are the rumors which are present about the GPAT examination, and what are the different tricks, or what are the important tricks for the GPAT exam preparation I had discussed in season 1. In season 2, I had discussed about how to read and what to read for GPAT 2021, where specifically I had discussed about the major subject, and in detail I had given the things about the major subject, like which points are most important, which books one have to refer for that one. And today, as a sequel of that one, today I am here in season 3, where I'll be discussing with you about the minor subject. I would like to revise a little bit about the second season. In second season, I have given the hierarchy of the subjects, and I have personally seen that students, they don't know about the importance of subject, and rather than starting with a major subject, either they are starting with a minor subject or excludable subject, and in this way they are wasting their times. Actually, most of the questions, near about, if I'm saying that 125 questions are there in GPAT examination, so I can say that near about 100 questions they will come on major subject, and remaining 25 questions either they will come on minor subject or excludable subject. So in today's session, I'm going to discuss with you about the minor subject. Before to that one, I'm repeating again for the fresh viewers who are watching me for the first time that first of all, you must focus on the major subject, that is pharmacology, pharmaceutics, medicinal chemistry, pharmaceutical analysis, pharmacognosy, and organic chemistry. These are the 6 important major subject. You must finish this major subject first, and later you can start with minor subject. Viewer who are watching me, they may, I can classify them like those who are having the aim of just qualification. There may be some participant who are of moderate category, and some of maybe thinking to compete at all India level. They are thinking, or they are planning to be all India toppers in GPAT examination. So if you belong to the first category, that is called as a qualification, having the aim of qualification, to such kind of a candidate, I will say that you must focus on the major subject, that is this 6 subject, followed by the 2 minor subject. The first one is a biochemistry, and second one is a microbiology. And if you are taking biotech, inorganic chemistry, biopharma, PG, and physical chemistry at lighter mode, it will work for you. The second category of the student may be moderate student who are thinking a little bit ahead of qualifying type of the student. To such kind of student, I'll say that yes, take biochemistry and microbiology seriously, and little bit take more seriously biotechnology, inorganic chemistry, biopharm, PG, and physical chemistry as compared to the qualifying category of the student. If you are planning to be all India topper, to such kind of student, I'll say that yes, you have to be very serious for the minor subject. And today in detail, I'll be discussing you that how to prepare for the minor subject. Again, here I'm repeating that first you should start with a major subject followed by the minor subject. Don't do such kind of mistake by starting with minor subject, because hardly 20 to 25 questions they are coming on the minor subject, isn't it? So this all thing I have already discussed in season 2, and today in season 3 I'm focusing on how to prepare for the minor subject and what are their importance and how to go for that one. So if we are talking about the weightage of minor subject, I can say that 75 to 80% weightage in GPAT question paper. If you pick up any kind of old GPAT question paper, you'll find that 75 to 80% questions they are coming from the major subject, and 20 to 25% questions they are coming from the minor subject. It means that if 125 questions are there in GPAT examination, on an average, we can say that 100 questions will be on major subjects and remaining 25 questions they will be on minor subject. This indicates the weightage of minor subject. This slide again indicate that if you are of qualifying category or if you are from moderate category, you must focus on major subject. But at the same time, there are some short question in minor subject. So I'll say that along with major subject, if you're from qualifying category or if you're from moderate category, you should mode, I can say that you should read or you should study the minor subject. And if you are trying to be all India ranker, it means that you are participating in cutthroat type of the competition, where little bit one marks it may change your all India rank. And hence, to such kind of a student, if you are thinking to be a topper at all India, you are thinking to be all India topper, 1 to 100 rank, if you are planning or aiming to such kind of student, I will recommend that you must seriously read the minor subject. Actually, this minor subject decides the topper, because most of the student, they are seriously preparing for the major but not taking minor subject seriously. This is a roadmap for the GPAT exam preparation. Here I have classified the subject. Again, this is some sort of a second season revision I am doing over here. How if you're watching me for the first time, I'll recommend that first you should start with pharmacology, second with pharmaceutics, third with medicinal chemistry, fourth important subject or fourth preference you should give to pharmaceutical analysis, fifth the pharmacognosy and organic chemistry. So these are 6 important major subjects which you first cover, and after that you have to start preparing for the minor subject. In this way you have to follow this roadmap for GPAT exam preparation. Most of the time I have seen that a student, they were saying that sir mujhe to biopharm bahut acha lagta hai, and that's why they start preparing for the biopharm. Most of the students I also seen that they were saying that sir mujhe inorganic chemistry is one of the preferred subject or favorite subject of mine, and hence they start with preparing inorganic chemistry. But hardly 1 or 2 question it may be coming on inorganic chemistry, hardly 1 or 2 question it may be coming on the biopharma. So rather than giving a weightage to the major subject, such kind of student, they're wasting their most of the time on minor subject. The example of such kind of student is like that today it is a time of Samsung, today it is a time of Apple, but unhe Nokia ka phone acha lagta hai, that's why they're opening the shop of Nokia and they expect that there should be huge sale of Nokia phone. But it is possible that in today's time, when there is a demand or market demand of Samsung, or I can say market demand of Apple and other phones, and if you're opening of Nokia shop and you're expecting a huge sale from that one, it is not at all, it is not possible. और रीजन ये है कि आपको नोकिया का फोन पसंद है, दैट्स द रीजन, एंड हेंस यू हैव ओपन द शॉप नोकिया. इन द सेम वे आपको माइनर सब्जेक्ट पसंद है, एंड हेंस यू आर कॉन्सेंट्रेटिंग मोर देन 2 to 3 months on inorganic chemistry. So at the end, no customer will come to you. In the same way, here you will not get good score, and there is more chances of disqualification. I used to tell to my student that guidance is one of the essential factor for any kind of a competitive examination, whether it is a GPAT, whether it is a drug inspector, whether it is any kind of civil services, take MPSC or UPSC. Without guidance, it is not possible that you'll get the good score or you'll get the you'll qualify in the examination. Little bit mistake in such kind of exam preparation, it may lead to the disqualification. So with this brief introduction, today I'm here to discuss with you about the minor subject. So first and most important minor subject is biochemistry. Even if you belong to qualifying category, even if you belong to moderate category or all India topper category, biochemistry is one of the most important subject. Now what to read in biochemistry, this may be another question from your side. In biochemistry, I'll say that first and most important thing is vitamin. Now what to read in vitamin? So I'll say that you must focus on the structure of vitamins. If you pick up the old question paper, you will find that they are asking that which basic ring is present into the riboflavin, which basic ring is present in vitamin K. Likewise, they are asking some sort of question from chemistry point of view on vitamins. And there are several questions which I have seen in last 30 or 32 years question paper, where there is a match the pair. Here they are giving a deficiency problem, and here they are giving the vitamins. For example, you know very well that vitamin A, it is causing the night blindness. Riboflavin, it is causing the beriberi. Vitamin K deficiency, it is causing problem into the coagulation. Likewise, when you are preparing the notes of vitamin, you should prepare the chart, where in chart you should write down here the name of vitamin. In second column, you can write down the brief. You can write down the brief structure, brief about the structure part of vitamin. And third column, it should contain the deficiency symptoms associated with that vitamins. In this way, you can easily prepare the vitamin notes. The second important topic from biochemistry is enzyme. You will find that every year there is at least one question on enzyme. In enzyme, the first thing which you should read is types of enzyme. There are multiple different types of enzyme which is given in Satyanarayana. After that, you should also read the kinetics. Michael-Menten equation is given in kinetics of enzyme. Third and most important thing is the diagnostic uses of enzyme. If you observe the last page of Satyanarayana Biochemistry of Enzyme chapter, they have given the table. Okay, and in that table they have discussed that, for example, if a person is having a heart attack, which enzymes are useful for the diagnosis of that one. If person is having some sort of cancer, which enzymes are useful for the diagnosis of such kind of cancer. So in this way, they have given a chart in the last pages or at the end of enzyme chapter. You must by heart the diagnostic uses of enzyme. So these are the three important topic from enzyme chapter. Coming to the next, carbohydrate. Every year again there is short question on the carbohydrate. Now in carbohydrate, first thing is that you should read the classification. Carbohydrate, they are classified like monosaccharide, disaccharide, trisaccharide and polysaccharide. So घूम फिर के क्वेश्चन ऐसा आता है कि they are asking that yes, this is a glucose, fructose, or whatever it may be, and tell that this glucose, fructose, it belongs to monosaccharide, disaccharide, or trisaccharide, or polysaccharide category. Or they are asking that which of the following is monosaccharide. They are giving the different examples and asking that which of the following is a disaccharide. Such kind of questions are coming on the classification of carbohydrate. Coming to the carbohydrate metabolism, these are the 3 to 4 cycles which are most important. The first one is the glycolysis. You know very well that you already studied glycolysis in second year. Those who are from second year listening to me, to such kind of student, I'll say that you start preparing for the biochemistry if you are serious for the GPAT examination. Those who are listening me from first year category, I will recommend that yes, these are the minor subject where you can focus. In glycolysis, you have to read the different steps. You know that glycolysis starts with the glucose and it ends at pyruvate, or I can say that pyruvic acid. So what you have to read in glycolysis, different stages of glycolysis, different enzymes which are converting glucose to glucose 6-phosphate, likewise till that of the pyruvate. How many ATPs are generated in glycolysis, how many ATPs are consumed in the glycolysis. And at the end, you know that this glycolysis is bifurcated into the aerobic pathway and anaerobic pathway. After glycolysis, that metabolism enters into the Krebs. You also remember all the enzyme of Krebs cycle. And energetics. Energetics means what? How many ATPs are generated in the Krebs cycle, and which enzymes are converting one chemical to other chemical. After Krebs cycle, whatever the intermediates, NADH2, FADH2, which are formed in glycolysis and Krebs cycle, they are entering into the electron transport chain. So again, this is important where the oxidation reduction take place. And in this way, from one glucose molecule, you are getting around 38 ATPs. So energetics of carbohydrate, energetics of glycolysis, Krebs cycle, and must be by heart. Most of the time they are asking that how many ATPs are generated during glycolysis, how many ATPs are generated in Krebs cycle, or how many ATPs are generated from one glucose molecule. In this way, they are asking different kinds of question. And these are the two most important cycle in carbohydrate metabolism, followed by HMP pathway. And most important thing is that if you're reading the last pages of carbohydrate chapter of Satyanarayana, they have given the table, and in that table they have discuss different kinds of disorders which are associated with carbohydrate metabolism, so you must read all the disorders which occurs because of carbohydrate defects in carbohydrate metabolism. It may be maple syrup disorder. Likewise, multiple disorder they have given, and they also given the name of enzyme, because of defect of metabolism, that particular disorder happens. So in carbohydrate, I know that most of the students, they are reading glycolysis, they are reading crave, electron transport chain, etc., but they are not giving more importance to the disease associated with carbohydrate metabolism. I'll recommend that you must also read the last pages of carbohydrate chapter of Satyanarayana. Coming to the fourth important topic from biochemistry is protein. In protein, you must read the classification of amino acid. You know well that these amino acids are classified in different way: essential, non-essential amino acid. The second classification is a chemical classification, where they are asking that which of the following amino acid is having a hydrophobic type of the amino acid, which of the following amino acid contain the sulfur group. So you, along with reading a theoretical aspect of amino acid classification, essential and non-essential amino acid, at the same time you must also read the structural part of amino acid. It is quite easy when you're opening the chapter, when you're reading from the book. If you're directly opening the chapter, you'll feel that it is quite tedious to remember the structure. But आप slowly जैसे आप आगे पढ़ोगे, you'll feel that it is very easy. There is some sort of trick, and with the help of that trick, you can easily remember the structure of different kinds of amino acid. In protein, the two most important cycle where every year questions are coming, the first one is urea cycle and second is a transformation. These two are the important cycle which you have to focus. Coming to the fifth, fats. Fats is the least important as compared to this fourth chapter. And if you are from a qualifying category or if you are from moderate category, I can say that you can escape fats. It's up to you. But for the moderate and for qualifying category student, I'll say that they must read this four chapter, 1, 2, 3, 4. In fact, what have to read. The first is types of lipids or triglycerides they have given in the introduction part of fats, and the most important cycle which one must read in fats is beta oxidation. This is the most important cycle or metabolism cycle of fats. And the last topic in biochemistry is nucleic acid chemistry. I have observed, I have studied the last 32 years question, and it's my observation that at least on an average, I can say that every year there is at least one question on nucleic acid. The question may be related with types of DNA, types of RNA, replication, transcription, and translation. At the same time, you also more focus on the different kinds of enzymes which are involved in the replication, transcription, and translation. Say that DNA polymerase 1, DNA polymerase 2, topoisomerase 1, topoisomerase 2, what is the role of topoisomerase 1 and what is the role of topoisomerase 2. In this way, multiple enzymes are given in Satyanarayana which are involved in the replication, transcription, and translation process. You must focus on that enzyme also. So I would like to wind up again. I would like to give the final test of biochemistry here. And I'm classifying this biochemistry based upon your category. If you are from moderate and qualifying category type of the student, I'll recommend that vitamin, enzyme, carbohydrate, proteins, and nucleic acid are the most important, and you can escape the fats. And if you are competing for all India topper rank, I'll say that you must focus on all the topics. And as usual, the most important and most comfortable book, I think that it is Satyanarayana, where in a proper manner he has discussed about the whole biochemistry. So this is all about the biochemistry. And now I'm moving to the next important subject, microbiology. So even if you are from qualifying category or moderate category, these two subjects, the first one is a biochemistry and second is a microbiology, are the most important. You should not escape this two one. What to read now in microbiology? The first, if you're opening the syllabus of microbiology, you'll find that the first paragraph in that one, they have given the contribution. You must read the contribution of different kinds of scientists from microbiology, like Robert Koch, Jenner, Louis Pasteur, and Ehrlich. They may ask that about their discoveries. They may ask question about their research, which they have done for the microbiology. Say that Mycobacterium tuberculosis, this bacteria was discovered by Robert Koch. In the same way, you have to remember the different kinds of discoveries which were made by Jenner, Louis Pasteur, and Ehrlich. So these are the name of scientists which are mentioned in the GPAT syllabus. So you must be aware about their contribution. The second point in microbiology, which you should take, which you should read, is a stirring technique. They have given different kinds of stirring technique. for the gram positive and gram negative bacteria. Uh, Yes, sorry for the interruption. They have given the staining technique for the gram negative and gram positive bacteria. So you must read different kinds of reagents which are used for gram positive and gram negative staining. The third one in microbiology is immunity. In immunity, I'm pointing this 4 to 5 points which you have to read. The first important is the types of immunity. There are the different kinds of immunity, like active immunity, passive immunity. Right now, we are suffering, we having a corona problem with us, and we are giving the plasma therapy right now. It means that we are giving a passive therapy to the patient. So in this way, in immunity, you have to read different kinds of immunity, active, passive, multiple types of immunities are given. The second points which you must read in immunity is types of antibodies. There are the 5 types of antibodies, and I can mnemonics for the antibodies: gamma, IgG, A for IgA, M for IgM, D for IgD, and E for E. Gamma. This is a mnemonics to remember the types of antibodies. So they are asking that which antibodies are involved in, for example, whether in hypersensitive reaction, which antibodies are there. Say that it is type 1 hypersensitive reaction, which antibodies are there. Likewise, they are asking question on the antibodies. So you must study the types of antibodies. The next one is the types of antigen. This is the third important topic. The fourth important topic is the types of hypersensitive reaction. There are 4 to 5 hypersensitive reaction. So you must read this hypersensitive reaction very properly. And the most important topic from the immunity is organ transplantation. There are the multiple types of organ transplantation, like allograft, isograph, and other things they have mentioned. So you must read this 4 to 5 points from the immunity. The next important topic in microbiology is microbiological assay and source of antibiotics. And every year, at least there is one question which is coming on the microbiological assays and source of antibiotics. So what kind of question they are asking for the microbiological assays and source of antibiotic? Here, I would like to quote one example. So they may be giving such kind of match the pair. Here they are saying that name of antibiotics, and here they are giving the name of organism which are used for the assay. Okay, so in this way you have to do match the pair. This is one format of the question which is normally asked on the microbiological essay. Second of the question which is normally asked is the source of antibiotic. They may be asking that, yes, tell me the name of bacteria, tell me the name of fungi from which penicillin is obtained. You know well that penicillin is obtained from Penicillium notatum. This is one of the well-known fungi. In this way, they can ask the source of antibiotic and the different kinds of microorganisms which are used for the assay of antibiotic. These are the two things. The first is a source of antibiotic. Multiple antibiotics are obtained from different kinds of microbe. So you have to remember that one. And second, which kinds of microorganisms they are used for the assay of that antibiotic. So everywhere there is a sure shot question on this two topic. The next important topic in microbiology, which one must read, is a dry heat, moist heat, and radiation type of the sterilization. In autoclave, they'll ask that what is the temperature or pressure, which I can say that which is a commonly used instrument for the moist heat. In dry heat, we are using a normally autoclave. So they're asking that what is the temperature requirement for the dry heat, and for the sensitive type of the material, for example, gloves and other things which are quite sensitive to the heat. To such kind of material, we are going with a radiation type of the sterilization method. So you should, in brief, you should properly read about these 3 methods of sterilization. That is the dry heat, moist heat, and radiation type of the sterilization. They're asking such kind of question that if gloves are there, so which kind of method you usually use for the sterilization of such kind of material which are heat sensitive? And in option you'll find that dry heat, moist heat, and radiation type of the options. Okay, so you must read that one. The next important in sterilization is sterilization indicators. So there are the 2 types of indicator: biological indicator and chemical indicator. And based upon that one, they have deduced this value like a D value, Z value, Calyces sick test, then Chick Martin test. These are 4 to 5 parameters. And at the same time, you have to remember the different kinds of bacteria, which I have not mentioned over here in slide, but there are some biological indicator where the name of bacteria are given, and that bacteria are used to evaluate the dry heat, moist heat, and radiation type of the sterilization technique. They are used to evaluate the efficacy of this technique. So you must read the biological indicator and chemical indicator of sterilization. And these are the some values which I have mentioned over here. That is D value, Z value. Apart from that one, other parameters are also there. And these are some tests which we can use to evaluate the sterilization. We can use to check the quality of sterilization. That is 6 test and Chick-Martin test. The next important topic in microbiology is vaccine and sera. Every year there is short question on vaccine, and right now we are facing a pandemic problem, and so I can predict that there will be a short question on the vaccine and sera on the in next coming GPAT examination, that is 2021. So the first important thing in vaccine and sera is that there are the 8 to 9 stages are given in manufacturing of vaccine, and that method is called as seed lot system. So you must read different kinds of chemicals which are used in seed lot system. You know that what is the role of formaldehyde, and what are the different chemicals which are used for killing the virus, which are used to attenuating the virus. You know, different kinds of methods are there by which we can synthesize vaccine and sera. So Sidlot system, this is a protocol by which we are synthesizing, by which we are preparing the vaccine and sera. The next important thing is that in vaccine and sera, they're also asking the question that, for example, polio vaccine or rabies vaccine, it is prepared from which types of the bacteria, or sorry, which type of virus, or which type of or animals are used. The animal may be sheep, animal may be the horse if it is anti-sera. So likewise, you have to prepare the list of vaccines, and here you have to mention the animals which are used to prepare that kind of vaccine. Okay, so that may be sometime we are using we are using the egg, sometime we are using the sheep, sometime we are using the horse. Horse. Okay, I'm just talking on an average about different kinds of animal which are used for the production of vaccine and sera. So these are 4 2 points. So I can say that vaccine and sera is the most important in microbiology. So these are the 5 to 6 points which one must read for preparing a microbiology. And these are the 3 books which I'll recommend for you. The first one is Ananta Narayana. The second is Hugo Russell. Hugo Russell is one of the best book for immunity. I can say that. And at the same time, you can also read the Pelzar for vaccine and sera. For vaccine and sera, I'll recommend the Pelzar. And for immunity, I'll recommend Russell. And on an average, you can read Ananta Narayana for all the topic. So whether you belong to the qualifying category, whether you belong to the moderate category, or whether you're all India, if you're aiming for the all India top rank, you have to read these 2 important subjects in minor category. The first I discussed already with you is the biochemistry, and the next one is the microbiology. These are the 2 important subjects. Now moving ahead, the third important subject is biotechnology. Now if you're from qualifying category, it's up to you whether you have to read biotechnology or not. I'll not make you compulsory. But you are from moderate category or planning for all India all India ranker, you should read biotechnology and remaining subject. But if you are planning for the just qualification, just focus on a major subject and 2 minor subject. The first is biochemistry and second is the microbiology. Coming to the biotechnology, in biotechnology, these are the 2 most important chapters. That is plant tissue culture and recombinant DNA technology. In plant tissue culture, you must read the constraint of nutrient media. Several times there is a question that which is a source of energy in nutrient media, whether it is glucose, fructose, which kinds of hormones are added into the nutrient media, which are responsible for the cell division, which are responsible for growth of the plant. Such kind of question are asking were normally asked about the nutrient media. So multiple hormones we are adding like a gibberellic acid and other plant hormones into the nutrient media. So they're asking that what is the role of different kinds of constituents which were added into the nutrient media. This is one type of question which were normally asked in nutrient media. The next in plant tissue culture is types of culture. You know that there are different kinds of culture which we are using in plant tissue. The first is a callus culture, suspension culture, and different kinds of hybridization technique which are mentioned over there. So you should this all techniques they have given into the GPAT syllabus. You must stick to the GPAT syllabus while reading this all points. The next and most important topic from biotechnology is recombinant DNA technology. This is the most important topic from biotechnology, I can say that. And with the help of the recombinant technology, today we have synthesized different kinds of. Today we have different kinds of hormone, different kinds of we have synthesized different kinds of enzyme with the help of the recombinant technology. For example, if somebody is suffering from diabetes, right now we have the insulin with us, and thanks to our DNA technology, with the help of that one, we have synthesized insulin. Otherwise, initially we were getting the insulin from the pork and from other animals, and there is more chances of contamination. There is an antigen antibody interaction with such kind of hormones, insulin hormone, which we were obtaining from the pork and other animals. But thanks to recombinant DNA technology, with the help of that one, we today we are able to synthesize different kinds of hormone. So what to read in recombinant DNA technology? First, you should read the protocols of DNA technology. There are the 4 to 5 stages in recombinant DNA technology. You must be aware about that one. Then multiple gene transfer techniques are there. You must be aware about that one. Like with the help of the gun, we can transfer the gene, and multiple techniques are there by which we can transfer the gene into the E. coli. You must read that one. The next is the role of different, and then you must read different kinds of enzymes which are mentioned in the book, like restriction endonuclease, which is an important enzyme which we use to cut the E. coli, then DNA ligase, DNA polymerase, reverse transcriptase, and different kinds of vectors which we are using for the RDN technology. So if you're from moderate type of the category, I'll recommend that you must read this 2 chapters. The first is plant tissue culture, and second is a rDNA technology, recombinant DNA technology. And you can escape fermentation, you can escape gel immobilization technique and animal tissue culture if you're from moderate category. But if you're planning for the all India ranking, all India post ranking, I can say that. So you have to read the fermentation, where you have to read the upstream and downstream process of fermentation, different kinds of fermenter. And the next is gel immobilization technique, which is used for the production of secondary metabolite. This is one of the latest technique by which you can easily synthesize or produce the secondary metabolite. So multiple gels are given there. You have to remember what is the which gels are used for the gel immobilization. And the fifth is animal tissue culture. This is not that much important point. Even if you are thinking for all India ranking, animal tissue culture is the least important. But this 4 topic which I had discussed with you is most important. And one point which I have not mentioned over here in the slide is the PCR, polymerase chain reaction. You have to read. So these are 5 to 6 points which I discussed over here for the biotechnology. And I'll have to revise again, I'll have to repeat again. If you're from moderate category, you must focus on plant tissue culture and recombinant DNA technology. And if you're planning for the all India ranking, you must focus on the fermentation, gel immobilization types of the chapter. Which books one must refer or recommended book for biotechnology is Satyanarayana. Again, there are the 2 kinds of Satyanarayana by biochemistry by Satyanarayana and biotechnology by Satyanarayana. These are the 2 most important techniques which one can read for the biochemistry as well as for the biotechnology. This is the 3rd subject from the minor category which I have discussed with you. The 4th one is a pharmaceutical jurisprudence, PJ. In PJ, they have given 10 to 12 laws, but it is not possible for all of us to read all the rules and regulation which is given in the all 10 to 12 chapters. And hence I will recommend that even if you're from a qualifying category, there is short question on the schedules. There are A to Y schedules given in Drug and Cosmetic Act. At least you must read that A to Y schedule, and it is within 1 hour you can easily prepare the A to Y schedule. It is quite easy. They may ask that which schedules and sterilized production of sterilized product, it comes under which schedule. Likewise, they're asking question. It is very easy to remember the schedule. A to Y schedules are there. So if you're from qualifying category, at least just read the schedule before 1 day of examination. And every year, on an average, I can say that every year there is a question on the schedules. There are a number of forms are there in Drug and Cosmetic Act. It is not possible for the qualifying and moderate type the student to remember the forms. But if you're from all India ranking type of the student, I'll recommend that at the same time you must read the schedules and forms of Drug and Cosmetic Act. The next important act which you should read in the pharmaceutical jurisprudence is Pharmacy Act, where you have to read the different kinds of member who are the head of that community and how they have been selected. And you should not take pharmaceutical jurisprudence very seriously. Hardly 1 or at the max 2 questions will be there on pharmaceutical jurisprudence. And if 2 questions are there, the 1 question will be surely from schedules. So this is my suggestion. for the pharmaceutical jurisprudence. This Kuchekar book which I have mentioned over there, but it is not mandatory that you should go with Kuchekar. You can read PJ from any book which you are normally referring for your academic. So I can't compel you for the Kuchekar. You can refer any kind of book for pharmaceutical jurisprudence. The next is inorganic chemistry. Again, one or two question will be on inorganic chemistry. One or two question will be on biotechnology. Maximum question in minor, say that five question, four to five question, they may come on biochemistry, they may come on microbiology. But from microbiology onward, hardly two question will be will be there. There is probability of two question from each subject. It may possible that they may ask two question on biotechnology. It may possible that they may ask two question on the PJ. And in the same way, in on chemistry, there may be two questions. Maximum will be two questions, or otherwise there will be only one question, or there won't be any kind of question. Now, these are 4 points which one must read in our chemistry. The first is monographs. In monograph, IP monograph, you must read. In IP monograph, they have given about the solubilities. There are 3 to 4 cadres of solubility, like sparingly soluble, very soluble, soluble. So they're asking that what is the meaning of soluble, what is the meaning of sparingly soluble, what is the meaning of this one. So this is given in the monographs of IP. Monograph of IP means IP देखे लोगों को डर लगता है, but there are only 2 pages, front pages of a monograph of IP. You have to just read that 2 pages of IP monograph where they have discussed about the different. They have given the 2 to 3 tables. You must by heart that 2 to 3 table, and among that one table is of solubility table. The second table which is given in the monograph of IP is a storage condition. So there is a such kind of question they are asking that what is the meaning of cold, what is the meaning of room temperature, what is the meaning of cold or room temperature. So they have given 4 options in the form of degree Celsius. So cold means 2 to 8 degrees Celsius, or 8 to 15, or 15 to 20. Likewise, 3 to 4 options will be there, and you have to answer what is the meaning of cold, what is the meaning of cool, what is the meaning of room temperature. Then the second important topic is dental product. In dental product, these are the 3 agents which one must read. The first is anti-caries, second is dentifrices, and third one is abrasive. Here you have to focus on agents. So there may be such kind of question that which agents are abrasive, which agents, which of the following agent is abrasive agent, which of the following agents are used if someone is suffering from teeth sensitive problem. That strontium fluoride, I think that this is commonly used chemical if somebody is having a teeth sensitive problem. So here you have to focus more on the agents which are used to resolve the sodium fluoride is commonly used for as anti-caries, and strontium fluoride, I'm not remembering the exact name, which is commonly used for the teeth sensitive problem. So in this way, you have to focus over here on the agent, different kinds of agent which are used as anti-caries and dentifrices and abrasive agent. The third is a limit test. There are 3 to 4 limit tests: chloride, sulfur, and that arsenic. Arsenic is the most important, where they have discussed about the GPAT apparatus. So in limit test, what you have to remember, just principle, and in procedure you'll find some important chemical. They will mention that this chemical is used for developing this color, this chemical is used to form the complex with sulfur. Wherever such kind of reagents they have mentioned in the limit test, you have to focus on that reagent. The first is a principle, and second is a different kinds of reagent. For example, in arsenic, we are using that paper, and there is color development on that paper. So which chemical you are using for the development of that color in arsenic limit test? In this way you have to remember the for the limit test. The fourth important is therapeutic. The fourth important is therapeutic application of isotope. The last chapter of inorganic chemistry, which is given in the book, is the isotope. So here you have to mention that therapeutic application of isotope. For example, if somebody is suffering from cancer of thyroid, which radioisotope they are used for the thyroid cancer. Likewise, you have to focus on the therapeutic application of isotope. And here again, I can't compel you for any kind of book. You can read any book which you are using for the academic. Here, these are the 3 options which I'm suggesting you. The first is Chatterwal, second is Ashutosh Kar, and next is a Block and Roche. These are 3 books which I'm recommending for inorganic chemistry. And the last topic is the biopharmaceutics. जब भी मैं स्टूडेंट से बात करता हूँ तो इट इज़ माई ऑब्जर्वेशन दैट दे लाइक बायोफार्मास्यूटिक्स वेरी मच, but the reality about biopharmaceutics is that hardly 2 to 3 questions will be on biopharmaceutics. Several times students they used to ask me that sir biopharm मैंने पूरा पढ़ लिया है, read the whole ब्राह्मण कर, बट अगेन देयर एग्जांपल्स इज लाइक दैट जिस टॉपिक पे ज़्यादा क्वेश्चन नहीं आते हैं उस पर अगर आप ज़्यादा स्ट्रेस देते तो यू आर वेस्टिंग योर टाइम, यू आर वेस्टिंग योर एनर्जी, and at the end you'll not be getting anything else. And hence I used to recommend again and again that first you should focus on the major subject, and later you can start preparing for the biopharma for the minor subject. And the last topic in biopharma is a biopharmaceutic in minor subject. So what to read in biopharmaceutics? So it is my observation of last 30 and 32 years that every year there is question on volume of distribution, and this topic volume of distribution, it is given in compartment modeling. The next question which you normally used to ask on biopharmaceutics is NDDS. If you are opening the last pages of Brahmankar, you'll find that on the last pages of Brahmankar there are they have given the NDDS chapter, and you have to read different kinds of new drug delivery system. So this is a second question which is normally asked from the biopharm. The third question, it may come on the bioavailability and bioequivalence study, which is given into the biopharmaceutics. So these are the three most important topic which you must focus in biopharmaceutics, isn't it? And apart from this one, what I will recommend that posology, this is an important section, and this posology, it is part of it is sorry for the disturbance, it is a part of sutics as well as it is a part of biopharmaceutics. So one must I'm just adding that that posology part where you must remember the different mathematical problems like allegation methods are there, then isotonicity problems are there, then in biopharmaceutics there are different kinds of formulae are given for the calculation of a dose, like Young's formula, Clark's formula. These are the some 4 to 5 topics of posology which you must read. And this posology, it is common in 3 subjects, that is sutics, biopharma, and in dispensing pharmacy. So this is all about minor subject. And once you have done reading minor subject, what you have to do? You have to do a self study and group discussion. This is most crucial. Without group discussion, it is not possible that you will remember the things. Group discussion, it helps a lot. And once you are done study, you are done with the group discussion, what you have to do? You have to solve old question paper. Solving old question paper is most important. And how this solving how this help you in GPAT exam preparation, I would like to recommend, I would like to add over here that most of the time students, they are asking me such kind of question that sir, whether solving old question paper it will help us, or whether same question will come in the GPAT examination. तो आंसर इज दैट ऐसा नहीं होता है, बट दैट सॉल्विंग ओल्ड क्वेश्चन पेपर, इट विल हेल्प यू, इट विल बूस्ट योर कॉन्फिडेंस. फॉर एग्जांपल, इफ यू read biotechnology and if you are solving the question on biotechnology, and among the 10 question, if 4 to 5 questions which were asked in the last question paper of 32 years, if they are coming correct, it will boost your confidence. In this way, solving old question paper is one of the important aspect of GPAT exam preparation, isn't it? And hence I used to recommend that once you are finished with a particular topic or particular chapter, you should go for solving old GPAT question paper. And for that one, here I will recommend the farm keys, which is one of the important application which will help you in the GPAT exam preparation. And here I will show you that how this farm keys will help you for preparation of major and minor subject. Is this website visible to you? Yes, I think that it's visible. So this is some glimpses of farm keys which I'm showing you, that this platform is available in mobile as well as available in laptop. Right now I'm showing you the laptop view, and the cost of this app was the subscription cost was 199 rupees. But if someone subscribing today by midnight of today, so there is a special offer from farm keys that they were saying that they are giving a 25% discount. And here in brief, I would like to show you the different advantage of using farm keys. So here you'll find different kinds of notes which you can download, like notes for pharmacology, notes for pharmaceutics, notes for medicinal chemistry, notes for pharmaceutical analysis, organic chemistry, biochemistry, microbiology. So this app or this website is giving three things to you. The first is notes, second is books, which right now we are in pandemic situation. It may possible that your books may be at hostel, or it may not possible for you to get the books from the library. You may be at your native place. So the second advantage of this app is that more than 100 books are there, and you can read from the books. First important thing which is provided by FarmKeys is the notes. Second is books. So here you can find the books. So you can find the books of pharmacology, you can find the books of industrial pharmacy. More than 50, more than I think 20 books are there for the pharmaceutics. Talking about the physical pharmacy, 3 books are there, like engineering, medicinal chemistry, more than 10 books are there. Pharmaceutical analysis, more than 10 to 15 books are there. For pharmacognosy, again 5 to 6 books are there. Likewise, multiple books are there, and in this pandemic situation, this app will help you a lot for the GPAT exam preparation. The third important topic, the third important aspect of FarmKeys is that they are giving last 32 years question paper in 3 format. And this last 32 years question, it start from 1990 to that was 2020. This is one of the wonderful app which I can say that, which are even they included the question paper of 2020. I don't think that you'll find this question paper on any other platform. So they have classified this last 32 years question paper in 3 format. The first is year wise, second is a topic wise, and third one is a subject wise. Maximum time this is demand from the student that they expect the question topic wise. For example, if you have finished a tablet, you expect the question should be on the tablet. And in this way, that topic wise question, it will help you a lot. And in this way, I can say that FarmKeys is one of the best platform which is helping you a lot in the GPAT exam preparation. So right now I'm showing you that how they have classified the database of last 32 years in 3 format. This is the first format which I'm showing you here, that is year wise. We can see that it is starting from 1990, from 1990 to 2010. This examination was conducted by IIT, and the name of examination was GATE. And from 2010 onward, this examination was conducted by AICT. So you can find that from 10 onward, the name of examination changed to the GPAT. The name of examination changed to the GPAT. And here in 2011, the first question paper of GPAT come. Then 12, 13, 14, 15. Likewise, 2020. Likewise, you'll find the question paper till that of the 2020. So this is a significant app which I can say that this is one of the wonderful app, even where you can find the question paper or a recent question paper of 2020. So this is the first classification. They have classified the database of question database in 3 format. That is first is a year wise. Okay, now I'm showing a second format of database, that is topic wise. In topic wise, here you can see that they have classified this pharmaceutics, like you can solve the question on the tablet, you can solve the question of capsule, aerosol, posology, cosmetic, suspension, emulsion, sterilization, NDDS, and miscellaneous. So if in this way this app helps you a lot, this is a special feature of FarmKeys, I can say that, where they are giving a topic wise question. And for example, just I finished with the tablet, and if I am solving the question on the tablet, it will help me in boosting my confidence, isn't it? And again, what I can say that if what are the other advantage of this app is that if on particular topic, if more number of questions were asked, so it again give other type of hint to you that this is the most important topic and you should not escape. For example, on miscellaneous topic, hardly 5 to 6 questions were asked in last 32 years. It is giving hint to you that that is not an important topic. So this is again topic wise, you'll find physical pharmacy, topic wise pharmaceutical engineering, pharmacology topic wise, where they are classified like a general pharmacology, drug acting on CNS, ANS. This is one of the wonderful app, I can say that, where they have properly classified the things. So this is second portion of database topic wise. And the last is they have classified in subject wise. Right now I'm talking about the minor subject. If you are done with one subject, you can solve the question paper of that even of that subject. For example, here I'm giving the demonstration of microbiology. So these are the 21 subject. They work very hard for this one, and they are selling it at very normal rate. I think that even in 150 rupees you will not get the mobile recharge. Even a mobile recharge, it may valid for only 1 month, but in 150 rupees they are giving it for whole year. And apart from one, what I have seen, that these people, they are conducting the mock test, live mock test every Sunday, and on the next Sunday they are conducting the sessions where they are solving the queries of the student. So here I'll like to show you the demonstration of microbiology, how this app is useful. So right now I'm attempting the microbiology. So you can see that how many questions were asked in the microbiology. So this tab, it gives me hint that, as I told you that microbiology is important. Why it is important? Because 76 questions were asked in last 32 years. So it means that on an this tab number of questions, it is giving me hint that whether this subject is important or not. And they have mimicked the same platform like that the online examination. So most of the students, they are computer phobic. So what are the phobia of computer which may be present in their mind, that may be getting resolved after using this app. This platform is very similar to the online examination. For example, say that in 2021 you will be appearing for the online examination. So same kind of platform you'll be getting over there. On the left or right side, you'll find the tab of question, and on whichever question you click, that question will come in front of you. For example, this is a question which is asked, which of the following statement is not true about the prokaryotes. So these are the four options. Right now I'm not from pharmacology, I'm from medicinal chemistry, but let's see that whether there is option of clear my choice. The same clear my choice option is also available in GPAT 2021 when you will be appearing for the examination. Okay. And right now this other beautiful button which is added over there, check. So this check button will tell you that immediately, it will tell you that whether that answer is right or wrong. And within a second, it will tell you the explanation in both the condition, whether it is right or wrong. And you can see that on question number 1, green color appear. Green color, it indicates that your question is right. Okay. In both the condition, it will tell you the explanation, whether your answer is right or whether your answer is wrong. In both the condition, it will show you the explanation, and immediately it will assign you the marks. Okay. So right now I'll get 1 marks, and when I'll submit this question paper or when I'll submit this microbiology, at the end it will display you that how many question you have attempted, how many questions remain unattempted, how many time you have consumed for solving these questions, and what are your score. In this way, this app, it will help a lot in GPAT exam preparation. Now I'm attempting the second question, and say that I'm just clicking on the teichoic acid. Okay. And right now I'm pressing the button check. Oh God, this is wrong answer. Right answer is what? Lipid A is right answer. And you can see that on question number 2, red mark is coming. It means that this is a wrong question which is done by me. And I already told you that in both the condition, whether answer is right or answer is wrong, in both the condition, you will get the explanation. Funny explanation there again, you can see over here. The third important aspect or application of this app is that, when you are solving GPAT examination, I will be conducting one more session where I'll be discussing with you how to solve the GPAT question paper. That is also one of the important trick. In season 4, I'll be discussing with you about that one. You have to solve the question paper in 2 rounds, round 1 and round 2. In round 1, you have to solve only those questions where you have 100% confidence, and say that in round 2, in round 1, you are confused about the 2 options. Say that I'm taking this example. Say that I'm having confusion whether it is I'm very sure that C and D both are not answer, but 50-50 हो रहा है मेरा यहाँ पर कौन बनेगा करोड़पति के जैसा, है ना. I know that C and D 2 are not option, तो मैं बताऊंगा कंप्यूटर जी 2 ऑप्शन को निकाल दिया जाए, तो आपने दिमाग में निकाल दिया 2 ऑप्शन नहीं है आपके, C and D both are not option, but you are confused whether A or B is answer. दोनों में से कुछ ना कुछ आंसर है. In that case, आप फ्लैग बटन दबा सकते हैं. Pressing this flag button, automatically a flag will appear. Flag will appear on question number 3. It means that such kind of flag question you have to solve in round 2. and this red color mark, okay, it indicates that here in such kind of question you are confused about the two option. You know very well that C and D it is not option, but answer it may be from A or answer it may be from B. In that case you can use the flag option, and the same kind of flag option is also available in GPAT examination. So this is the beauty of this app, or this is, I can say, this is a wonderful app. I can say that it is available on the both platform, either if you're working in the laptop or PC. This website is there, formkiss.com. And if you are working with mobile, so they have developed the app and they'll be sending the link. Just what are the message which is they're running, you just have to follow that one. So in this way this app will be helping a lot in GPAT exam preparation. So just wait. So this is the procedure how to enroll for farm keys. You have to their fees was actually 500. Later they shifted to 199. And right now this offer is for today only. And if you are subscribing today, they'll be giving additional 25% discount to you, and you have to just pay only 150 rupees rather than 199. So I personally recommend that you must go with this app, and it will be helping a lot in the GPAT exam preparation. Now the session is open for question and answer. I've seen that most of the comments they are coming, uh, and I'll try to answer. We have eminent personality with us, that is Dr. C.R. Patil sir. I think that he has answered most of the questions which were raised by you. And the second is Dr. D.D. Patil sir. We have the both the personality with us, and I think that they have answered most of your question. But still, if you have any more question, you can ask me. I'll try to answer your question. If you have any, how you can, okay, if you have any kind of question you can ask me. Okay. Now session is open for the question and answer. If you have any kind of doubt, please ask me the question. I think that most of the questions they were answered by Dr. Sia Patil sir and Dr. D Patil sir. What is the money we get when we qualify exam? This is a question asked by Jack Sparrow. Jacksport is saying that how much money they are getting. So normally the fellowship for the GPAT examination is 12,400 rupees monthly. You are getting the 12,400 fellowship monthly, and if you multiply 12,400 by 2 years, so I can say that you are getting 2,97,000 rupees if you qualify the GPAT examination. Uh, Sir, what will be the field after graduation for master degree? This is another question asked by this. Kalyan is asking what would be the best field for after graduation for master degree, both financially and career wise. Financially and career wise, this is a little bit difficult question, but I'll try to answer. Uh, मैंने कहीं पढ़ा था कि अगर आप मोची भी बनते हो, whatever job you are doing, do in a such way that others should not have to do that one. Means जो भी आप काम करते हो आप इस तरह से कीजिए कि यार nobody is doing that one like you. So stream doesn't matter. How you are excelling in that stream, it matters a lot. For example, if somebody is normally there is a trend or inclination of student toward the pharmaceutics. So I used to say that first you can start with pharmaceutics, second is the quality assurance, third one is the medicinal chemistry, and the fourth for next maybe the analysis, pharmaceutical analysis, and next maybe the ecology. So this is the hierarchy of the subject according to me, but according to your choice it may be different one. तो जिसमें भी आप इन्फॉर्म करना चाहते हो आप उसमें बहुत अच्छा कीजिए, डू एट योर बेस्ट, गिव योर 100% इन एनी काइंड ऑफ फील्ड विच आई रिकमेंड, एंड ऑफ कोर्स दैट विल बी गुड सब्जेक्ट फॉर यू, है ना. तो मैं ये रिकमेंड कर, बट जो मार्केट ट्रेंड है नॉर्मली स्टूडेंट यूज्ड टू डू स्पेशलाइजेशन इन स्टैटिस्टिक्स फॉलोड बाय क्यूए, देन केमिस्ट्री, एनालिसिस, इकोलॉजी. दिस इज द नॉर्मल ट्रेंड. There is one more. I'm in third year of whether I'll start with major subject or not. This is a question from Amit. Amit is asking that I'm in third year, whether I'll start with major or minor subject. Please answer. अमित आई रिकमेंड दैट अगर आपके फार्माकोलॉजी हो चुका है आपका इन सेकंड ईयर, सो आई रिकमेंड दैट जो भी आपके हो चुके हैं मेजर में से इन सेकंड ईयर, वट एवर सब्जेक्ट यू हैव कवर इन सेकंड ईयर फ्रॉम द मेजर, फॉर एग्जाम्पल यू हैव कवर्ड फिजिकल फार्मेसी, यू हैव कवर्ड फार्मास्यूटिकल इंजीनियरिंग इन फार्मास्यूटिक्स, सो यू कैन स्टार्ट विद दैट वन. सो जो भी टॉपिक्स आपके मेजर में से यू हैव कवर्ड इन सेकंड ईयर एंड थर्ड ईयर, यू कैन स्टार्ट विद दैट वन. Otherwise, I'll recommend that minor में से you can start with microbiology and biochemistry. Prachi is asking which is the best college for the M-Pharma. So for M-Pharma, you must select the college as per the NRF ranking. NRF ranking is declared by MHRD, and as per the MHRD, they have given the list of best colleges. You can follow that one. This is another question. What is the cutoff for the open category next year? It is asked by Shivam. Shivam, I can say that cutoff will remain. Cutoff never depends. We cannot predict the cutoff. Cutoff depends on the two factor already discussed in season 2. I discussed which are the factor which affect on the cutoff. Cutoff दो चीजों पे depend करता है. The first is the number of students who are appearing for the examination, and the second is the easiness and toughness of question. If question paper is easy, you will find the higher cutoff, and if question paper is tough, you'll find the lower cutoff. This is the first factor, toughness and easiness of question paper. It decides the cutoff. And second important factor is that number of students, number of students. If more number of students appearing for the examination, there will be the more competition, and cutoff will go a little bit higher. So हम यही मान के चलते कि लास्ट दिस टाइम इन 2020 कट ऑफ फॉर द जनरल कैटेगरी वाज 163. वी कैन assume that the same cutoff will remain. This is just prediction, but we cannot exactly predict the cutoff for the next year. It depends. You can predict the cutoff after coming from the examination. अगर एग्जाम बहुत आसान थी तो there will be higher cutoff. If exam was tough, you can predict the lower cutoff. अंकिता हरकुत इज आस्किंग दैट बहुत कम टाइम बचा है, फाइनल ईयर स्टूडेंट्स है ना. Ankita, it is not like that. Still, you have 6 months with you, and most probably because of pandemic situation, every year this examination is conducted in January. But I think that it is just my prediction. This examination may get postponed in Feb, depending on the drug which we have against this COVID. If there is vaccine, or whether it depends on the conditions, overall condition, I can say that. So, but अगर हम फेब मान के चलते तो still you have 6 months, 5 to 6 months. 6 months मतलब आपके पास आधा साल है. And here one of the plus point is that in pandemic situation you are not doing regular lectures, you're not doing any kind of practical, you are there at home. So I can say that you have ample amount of time for the GPAT exam preparation. This is another question asked by the user that how many questions will attempt for the safer side. I already discussed you in seasons 2 how many questions one should attempt. So your exact 40 questions should be right, but it is not mandatory that whatever the 40 questions which you have solved and they'll come right. So I will say that it is my observation, not mandatory that you should follow my suggestion, but on an average you should solve 60 to 70 questions out of 125. This is another question. I am from second year. Which subject I must start? So Shiv Prasad is asking. So I'll recommend that Shiv Prasad, आपने minor subject start करना चाहिए, and you should start with the biochemistry, microbiology, which I have discussed with you. And second year, first year के अंदर अगर आप होते हो तो you should start with that one. This is another question asked by Dheeraj. What is the preparation strategy for the fourth year student as less time is available? So Dheeraj, it is my suggestion that first you should start with a major subject. In my season 2, I have discussed with you that even in today's session, I have shown you the path. First, you should start with ecology, then statistics, and even you can escape medicinal chemistry. I discussed in season 2 that what is the reason behind escaping medicinal chemistry. Third is analysis, and the fourth one is cognosy. लेकिन आप qualifying type के students हो, just your aim is to qualify the examination. To such kind of student, I'll recommend that even if you read the 2 subject pharmacology and statistics very seriously, there is more chances that you'll qualify the examination. Shivam is asking, MBA is best for the master or not? It depends on you, beta, whether for the MBA you have to qualify the CAT MAT examination. Okay, MBA is best for the MBA. एमबीए के लिए क्या मैटर करता है, इंस्टीट्यूट मैटर्स लॉट फॉर द एमबीए, फ्रॉम वेयर यू आर डूइंग एमबीए. इफ यू आर डूइंग एमबीए फ्रॉम एनी अदर local colleges, you'll be struggling for the job, you'll be struggling for the placement. So for MBA, if you have such kind of a personality, in MBA we expect that person should be very talkative, he should be very smart in communication. This all things are expected. You can do MBA in marketing, you can do MBA in placement type of the multiple trades are there in MBA. HRA is there, marketing is there. So whatever wherever you are doing MBA, you should do MBA from a reputed institute. That matters a lot. Pooja Mundlik is asking that can we use a GPAT textbook for the GPAT? Yes, Pooja, you have to refer the textbook beta. You have to read from the textbook. And most of the students they feel that directly reading from the notes it will help you in the GPAT exam preparation, but it is not like that. Whatever the notes I have prepared, I have prepared as per my own understanding. If my understanding is more, I will not write those points which I understand. Okay, so you should refer the notes, but you have to read from the book itself. है ना. बहुत सारे स्टूडेंट को ऐसा लगता है कि डायरेक्टली रीडिंग फ्रॉम द नोट्स इट विल गिव it will help them, but it is not like that. आपको पहले you have to refer the books, then you can go the notes. So you must read the textbook. There is no any option. This another option. Akhila is asking, sir, can we escape chemistry? Is possible to qualify GPAT? Yes. If you are escaping medicinal chemistry, means what? 90% of medicinal chemistry you already cover in college. If you are escaping medicinal chemistry, means you are leaving 4 to 5 questions. The five question of medicinal chemistry may be on the synthesis, it may be on nomenclature, it may be on the ring. So such kind of 4 to 5 question will be on the medicinal chemistry. Remaining question of medicinal chemistry you can answer based upon your knowledge of pharmacology, isn't it? And if you have fear of organic chemistry, even you can escape that one. There will be 4 to 5 questions on organic chemistry. Even in this way, if you are escaping medicinal chemistry and organic chemistry, it means that now your question paper will be of 115 rather than 125, because अगर आपने medicinal chemistry or organic chemistry escape करी तो you can assume that 10 question will be there on medicinal chemistry, purely medicinal chemistry, and 10 question will be combined on medicinal chemistry and organic chemistry. It's up to you. सर ड्रग इंस्पेक्टर के लिए जीपैट में कितने रैंक आना पड़ता है? दिस अनदर क्वेश्चन. राजश्री इज आस्किंग अबाउट ड्रग इंस्पेक्टर, है ना, जीपैट में कितना मार्क चाहिए? बेटा ड्रग इंस्पेक्टर एंड जीपैट बोथ आर डिफरेंट वन. फॉर ड्रग इंस्पेक्टर यू हैव टू अपीयर फॉर देयर ओन एंट्रेंस एग्जामिनेशन फॉलोड बाय द इंटरव्यू. There is no any kind of correlation between the GPAT and the drug inspector. But if you are qualifying GPAT examination, there is more chances that same kind of pattern is followed for the drug inspector entrance examination. So there is more chances that you'll qualify in that entrance of drug inspector. There is no correlation between the drug inspector and GPAT. Drug inspector के लिए आपको you have to appear for the separate entrance examination. This is Zakir is asking that which book is good for the GPAT examination. So already I discussed in season 2, and today I discussed in season 3 about the books which you must refer for the major and minor subject. Vishnu Pawar is asking, sir, deeply study करना पड़ेगा या सिर्फ मैं points cover करना पड़ेगा is minor subject. माइनर सब्जेक्ट को थोड़ा विष्णु जी आप थोड़ा लाइटली लीजिए उसको, है ना. अगर आप क्वालिफाइंग टाइप की कैटेगरी के स्टूडेंट्स हैं, जब अगर इफ योर एम इज जस्ट टू क्वालिफाई द एग्जामिनेशन, आई विल रिकमेंड दैट टेक इट एट लाइटर मोड. बट दो सब्जेक्ट which I have recommended, that is biochemistry and microbiology, you should take it seriously. Remaining subject you can take at lighter mode. Rutuja is asking that WhatsApp group की link दीजिए उनको. Yes, already I think that when we have given this registration form, we already circulated the link for the WhatsApp group. And sir ने जो when we are sending a certificate to you, in that mail we will write down our WhatsApp number, and you just WhatsApp us or you just ring on that one, and we will add you in that group. Yes, sir. This is the answer given by Dr. C.R. Patil sir to Shiv Prasad. Sir is appropriately saying that Shiv Prasad is asking that he has a fear about other subject. तो सर ने बहुत अच्छे से आंसर दिया है. pharmaceutics, chemistry, ecology. These are the main subjects, है ना? And of course, more than 60% question they are coming on this one. ये Yash Bhaviskar is asking that which book is good for the MCQ. So Bhaviskar Sahab, the Farm Keys is one of the best app where you can work your MCQ. They have given the huge database of last 32 years, and they have given the MCQ more than 5 to 6 thousand MCQs are there, and additionally they are conducting the mock test on every Sunday. So I will recommend that you should refer the farm keys where they have given a specific MCQs of pharmacology. Such kind of classification you won't find in any kind of book. This another Naman is asking that how to prepare for the NIPER. Naman ji, पहले आप GPAT qualify कर लीजिए. Then I'll conduct one more session where I'll be discussing with you about the NIPER examination. This is another question: which books are one must refer for the pharmacology? Dr. C.R. Patil sir is with us, and he already given the lecture last Sunday about pharmacology. And as per his suggestion, you must refer the three books. The first is the Tripathi, and I know that most of people are comfortable with Tripathi. The second is Rang and Dell. These are the two books which are recommended by him. So even I feel that Tripathi and Rangendel, these are the two books, and it is not essential that you should read from the two books. You make one book as a basic and second book as a reference book. If you are reading from Tripathi, just make a Rangendel as a reference book where you can same content you will find in Tripathi and Rangendel. Hardly 1 or 2 points you may find additional into the Rangendel. So Tripathi will remain as a basic book, and Rangendel will remain as a reference book. If your preference is Rangendel, so make it as a basic book, and Tripathi as a reference book. Dr. C.R. Patil sir already given the lecture on how to prepare for pharmacology, and kindly visit kindly visit our channel of their channel of Farm Keys, where they have given they have enlisted all the video. This is another question asked by AK. I'm in fifth semester. Which subject I should start? So you should start with a minor subject. I'll recommend, and those points which is covered already in till that of the fifth semester from Sutics and Ecology, you should start preparing for that one. Khagesh is asking that which books is good for pharmaceutics. Khagesh, as such, for pharmaceutics, multiple books are there. You just watch my season 2 where I mentioned about the different kinds of book which you must refer. But the basic book is a Lackman. This is another question asked by Atul Katkar, how to manage the time in question while solving the question. Atul, आपको इतना ज़्यादा टाइम मिलता है एग्जामिनेशन के अंदर कि we can solve the question paper within 1.5 hour. Still you have 1.5 year extra with you. So don't worry about the time. 3 hours for 125 question is ample time. Don't worry about that one. Vaishnavi, this is Sagar Pradhan is asking which book is the best book for the for the GPAT exam preparation. So Sagar, I will recommend that Farm Keys is one of the best app which is helping you in all way regarding notes, regarding books, and they have the huge database of last 32 years. And in this, Farm Keys is one of the best. And apart from that, multiple other books are there. But the cost of that books is more than 2 to 5,000 rupees. This is another question paper कब देखने होंगे? So actually I'm unable to drag him on the screen. This is another question asked by the user that question paper कब पढ़ने होंगे? So I'll recommend that when you finish with one topic, you read the old question paper, you solve the old question paper, and that solving old question paper, it will help you a lot. For example, you just read the tablet, then solve the question on tablet. That will be helping, or that will be boosting your confidence. This is other asked by Dheeraj Upadhyay, how much time for the GPAT examination he should give. जितना दे सक ज़्यादा दे सकते उतना ज़्यादा दीजिए ना, आपको टाइम का है आपके पास। इफ़ यू आर इन फाइनल ईयर, हार्डली 5 to 6 months are there. When I used to prepare for the GPAT examination, daily I used to study for the 10 hours. Abhishek Sharma is asking about pharmacist examination. Abhishek, pharmacist examination, if you qualified GPAT examination, same kind of pattern, whether it is drug inspector, whether it is a army type of the job, or whether it is a railway pharmacist job. If you qualify GPAT examination, the same kind of pattern will be followed in both the kind of job, whether it is a drugs inspector or railway pharmacist, or in Indian Army, there is a post of pharmacist. In Indian Army, they also expect that आपकी running winning, you know, or physically you should fit for over there. But the qualifying entrance is essential, and the same pattern of GPAT it will be followed over there. Parvin Pachur is asking study time. Study time. Okay, this is another question asked by a user that uh, Najma Inamdar book. Sham Mapar is asking about Najma Inamdar book. Najma Inamdar book you can refer, but the cost of Najma Inamdar is I think that more than 2.5 thousand rupees. There are the two volumes. But better than Najma Inamdar, but I'll say that you should refer the farm keys where on fingertip tip this app works. And in Najma Inamdar you have to shuffle the pages, but such kind of things are not there. Here on your fingertip, I have shown you the demonstration where exactly when you place the check button, immediately you'll get the answer. This is another app. So it's up to you whether you want to refer Najma Namdar or Farm Keys. Nikhil Patel is asking that tell me about the good study material. Nikhil, study material तो आपको I told you that first you have to refer the books, and in our app in on FarmKeys already study material is provided over there. It is a question asked by AK. Mr. AK is asking for feedback. Don't worry, Mr. AK, about feedback. We will give certificate to all. And your huge response were more than we got more than 2.5 thousand registration for this webinar. It itself indicate your feedback. Very shortly by tomorrow we will be giving certificate to all of you. Komal Kangne is asking base book for the GPAT exam preparation. As such, Komal, there is no any base book I can say that. है ना? आपको self preparation in GPAT examination is a base option. You know, there is no any single book which I can say that it is a base or ये magical key है, and if you are referring that one, it will resolve your problem. So if there is any other queries, feel free to ask us. We will take 2 to 3 more questions, and after that we'll stop over here. And I'm repeating again that very soon, by tomorrow, you will get the certificate of this one. Somebody is asking that whether coaching is good or bad. GPAT examination is about self preparation. Coaching people, they'll be just guiding you, but at the end you have to do a self study. That matters a lot. You should not escape, you cannot escape this two: self study and reading from the books, textbook. And the notes, they will be just helping you in the exam preparation, but you cannot 100% rely on the notes. So thank you so much for patiently listening me. And if you have any more question, now please feel free to contact us. And very soon we'll be forwarding your certificate. And in that separate certificate, we'll be giving your mobile number. You can contact on that mobile number at any time. So thank you so much for listening me. And here I declare the end of lecture. Thank you so much.